Hello, everybody. Oh boy, happy Thursday. Um, Trying to choose. Yeah, have a mushroom. I like the mushroom drinks. It's been a while, so. Yeah. So how was your day? Happy Thursday to you. Like usual, we are going to talk about some miscellaneous stuffs that just jotted down, and before I forget, and then we'll get back to the main dish. So this miscellaneous discussion topics is basically they're basically like appetizers, okay? Appetizers. As a main dish, we will do economics, okay? That's the main dish. And let me grab my three different mushroom drinks. And yeah, we go from there. Okay? Alright. Alright. So yeah, it just occurred to me, if I do become the president, I'll be making less money than my employees. And that is something I have looked forward to do. President of the United States making less money than his own employees. Oh, I would love that. Something that nobody else would do. Right? That's the kind of thing I want to do. Okay, something that nobody would do. I want to do something outrageous and unique and something very stupid. Okay, and I would love to do that. I gotta switch out these glasses because this one is too tight. Okay, so let's talk about North Korea for very briefly. Okay, so North Korea is like this. All right, there's no crime in North Korea, except crime by the government, North Korean government. Okay, what do North Korean government officials do? Yeah, well, they steal, they kill, they murder. Probably they kidnap and yeah, torture, all this criminal assault, battery, probably rape as well. Okay. Yeah, so it's not just North Korea. Any dictatorial regime is like that. Like not just Germany, right? Back in the days. Yeah, the only I'm sure there was no crime under Hitler. Okay, any dictatorial, powerful dictatorial countries, like yeah, there's no crime except crime by the government itself. Okay, government under dictatorial regime is the only one who commits crimes in that kind of society. North Korea is just one of them. Okay. Good things about North Korea is this. Yeah, there's no citizen crimes. There's no crime by citizens. So it's a good, well-ordered society, strong order, and also strong leadership too. Very powerful leadership, very powerful uh, social safety, no crimes. Okay, and another good thing about North Korea specifically, or any of those isolated countries, is that they make very healthy criticisms against the West or against America. there's some very healthy criticism, some brand new point of view, because it's like law of habituation, right? If your house smells so bad, and if you have been living in your house for a very long time, never went outside, then you get used to the smell. So you don't recognize the stench in your house because you're just too used to it. You're habituated to it. But North Korea, because they're total outsider to America or to the West, because it's so isolated, they can see better than us, better than we can. They can see what's wrong with the West. Okay, so I've seen this documentary made by North Koreans, and yeah, some of them are very healthy, good criticisms against the West. What we, I'm not exactly Westerners because I'm Asian and whatnot, but yeah, I live in a Western society, America, right? So yeah, I had to agree with many of the points that North Korean. I think he was North Korean journalist or maybe professor in North Korea, some university in North Korea. But it was there are some very good points there that he made. Okay. I don't think he was North Korean government official. I think he was civilian North Korean. Okay. Yeah, they have good criticism, and so that's good. It's better that we listen what they have to say on about the West, okay, the Western society, because it gives us fresh perspective, fresh point of view, okay. Also, North Korea as a country. So yeah, strong leadership. That's very good, right? Yeah, it's ruled by fear. So they cut the corner a little bit, but still, strong unity, strong rule by the government. Okay, and very strong order in society. That's good. And what are some bads? Well, lack of diversity, I guess, lack of freedom. So yeah, there are goods and bads. Also, North Korea can be thought as a very unique country. So it kind of contributes to the diversity in our international community, just because they're so unique and different. Okay. All right. So that's that. Just to be fair. All right. Uh, so now, American government or many westernized government agencies, they have this policy of use it or lose it, right? So the federal government, for example, or state governments, right? They have this governmental agencies, and they allocate this budget annually, annual budget, and so because it's use it or lose it, agency is pressured to use all that money, even when they don't quite need that, all that allocated money. Okay, because what happens nowadays is if they don't use all the money that is assigned to them, then next year their budget will decrease. It's a very, very bad policy that promotes waste. So when I'm the president, they will all change. Okay, they will all change. What's the alternative then? Okay, agencies, we assign you this money. If you don't use it all, yeah, return it. We give you credit for that. Okay, that's how it should be. Then agencies will strive to be frugal and reduce the waste, so that they can get some credit for that. Like rollover credit, something like that, right? So that they can use their money next year. All right, without diminishing the next year's allocation. Okay. Okay. What else? Yeah, so army is kind of like prototype for all these big organizations, like corporations or big churches or big schools. Because in the army they have this NCO, non-commissioned officers, and commissioned officers. What are commissioned officers? Who are they? They are college graduates. Okay, they are commissioned officer. NCOs, high school graduates, basically. Okay, they are both officers, like subordinates. NCOs, they are like sergeants, right? Commissioned officers, yeah, lieutenants, captains, colonels, blah blah blah, generals. Okay, college educated. So, what do NCOs do? Sergeants, they deal with foot soldiers like I was. I was never a sergeant or lieutenant. No, I was a specialist, E4. I wasn't even a corporal. Okay, corporal is an NCO, the lowest NCO. Yeah, I was not a sergeant. I never was a sergeant because I was only in the army for 4 years, so I was a specialist, E4. Okay, junior enlisted for whole 4 years. Okay, so and so I was one of those foot soldiers, the lowest, you know, and I was old. Okay. Oh boy. But yeah, my NCOs, even some of the commissioned officers, they were younger than me. My superiors, they were younger than me, many of them. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, NCOs, they're very close to their superiors, but they're close to us, the oldest foot soldiers. So it's kind of like foot hierarchy. Okay, it's like this. You have junior enlisted, right? Soldiers. Then you have NCOs, and up there you have commissioned officers. You know. Yeah, foot pyramid. Okay. So yeah, NCOs, they're kind of close to us. Commissioned officers, kind of, higher up, right? So we salute in the army, at least. I don't know about other branches, but whenever we foot soldiers see commissioned officers, we salute, right? You know, kind of like straight, not like this or this, kind of straight, Anyway. I guess other branches are the same. I don't know. I didn't even try other branches, so probably that's the same way. And so it's like this. If you go to if you're an employee in a civilian world, it's always like this. So prototypical example is what is prototype is like this. It's the example or form, the superficial form that changes, right? It's a form that exposes the substance the most. It's a form that is closest to the bare naked, the substance that never changes. That's what prototype is. Archetype, well, an example there is the oldest. Okay. So, archetypal example, prototypical example. Okay. So, army is prototypical example of any big organization like a corporation or school, religious organization, something big. Okay. So yeah, governmental agency, okay, or corporation, who are NCOs? Yeah, they are not as well educated. Maybe they went to community college, or maybe they just graduated high school. But they have been in this corporation for a very long time, so they have some seniority. Although they don't have any college education, they have some seniority. So I have friends who started as, I know people, okay? I met them, okay? And some of them are my friends, some of them are just acquaintances, or some people that I read about. They started working as sweeping the floor of this big corporation, or as a mail boy, mail boy, mail clerk of this big company. Okay, they don't have fancy education. No, they just started at the very bottom of this huge organization, and they've been working for that big company or big government agency for decades. So they just rose up through the ranks. Okay. So they're kind of like NCOs. Okay. And then there are these commissioned officers who have some college education, master's degree, even PhD or whatever, MBA, right? Yeah, they got some education, okay, fancy higher level education, and then they start in this organization somewhere higher up or in the middle at least, because they have college education or some even higher education. So they don't start from the bottom, okay? So there's, in any big organization, there's this conflict between these two, okay? NCO kind of people, they have tremendous seniority and tremendous experience with this particular organization. Loyal, very strong loyalty to this organization. And they helped build this organization, and they're part of the history of this big corporation or big governmental agency, whatever. Okay? NCOs, okay? But they're not very well educated though, but they have a lot of experience. They're like street smart people, okay? Commissioned officers, they're kind of like, MBAs, like college graduates or PhDs, right? They're more like book smart. NCOs, street smart. CEO, commissioned officers, more like book smart, So yeah, they get high salary, they have job interview and start very higher up in this big organization, okay? So yeah, there's this conflict between these two in any big organization or even any small companies. It's kind of like that, okay? Let's say you're working in a very small company and there's this office manager who started as, a clerk or secretary of this small company, and later on, or mid-sized company, okay? But later this person got promoted as office manager or something, right? And then there is this new guy in this small or mid-sized company with all this fancy degree, masters and whatnot, and he is hired just now, and he's making the same salary as this good old goose. Okay. So yeah, there's this conflict of interest, not exactly conflict of interest, more conflict of personality, conflict of background, okay, this tension. Yeah, but we need both types. Why? Because they bring in different talents, different talent sets, different set of talents. We need both kinds, okay? It's very interesting dynamic, and yeah. It's something worthwhile to mention. Now, another worthwhile thing to mention, if you go to like political meetings, local level, what do they talk about, do you know? They love to talk about roads. Yeah, hey, let's build more roads. Pavement, okay. Roads, yeah. That's some, and in political meetings or myself or in organizations, companies, what typically happens is people love to complain. People enjoy complaining. Okay. Oh, it's not working. Hey, build more roads, man. People love to complain. Okay. And look at me. I complain all the time, right? I mean, probably 90% of what I do is complaining about America or American culture, President Trump. Complain. I'm sorry. But it's not just me, it's everybody, okay? We love complaining. We love to complain, okay? It's kind of venting out these negatives inside of us, all this. So it's like defecation, okay? Or urination. When there's some bad stuff inside of us, we want to get it out, right? It's ventilation. It's kind of like copium, there's intake and outtake, okay? Yeah, it's negative copium output, okay? What do we want to do? We want to take in good stuff and take out the bad stuff outside. We want to take in the good stuff, like we want to take in good food, good drinks, money, pretty girl, right? Or famous people. We want to take them in, right? We want to befriend some powerful, influential people, and then we want to get get the best stuff out of our system. Like we want to take the trash out, we defecate, we urinate. Okay, we want to take the best stuff out, keep the best stuff out. There are mosquitoes. Oh, there's this screen, filter. Yeah, don't come to my house, mosquitoes, bed bugs, fleas, lice, all these bad bugs or bad evil bugs, mosquitoes, flies. Yeah, we want to keep them out. Okay. Are you a homeless person? Are you people with no significance? I don't want to be your friend. Stop wasting my time. Because are you somebody rich, powerful, and famous, influential people? Yeah, I will befriend you. Okay. I'm not saying it's bad or good. I'm saying it's just the way it is. Okay. Descriptive humanology. Okay. We don't pass any judgment in descriptive humanology. We just describe it. Okay. And Jesus said, when you are gonna have a party, yeah, invite people who have nothing to give you back. Okay. I guess we can take a break from economics and do some pure humanology. How about that? So, in nature, I mean in the world, there are two kinds of laws. Prescriptive. Okay. In nature, there's only one law. Descriptive law or natural law. Okay, it's like law of gravitation, that kind of stuff. In human world, we have descriptive law and also prescriptive law. Okay. Prescriptive law is also called normative law. We talked about this several times before. Okay, so like thou shalt not kill, that kind of stuff. Prescriptive law, normative law, like social law or moral law, that kind of stuff. Okay, rules in ethics. Yeah, you have to do this. You should not do this. That kind of stuff. Okay. Natural law is like more descriptive. Okay, we can only describe it. It exists, right? Like law of gravitation, for example. Okay. Now, we just discovered a brand new law in humanology. Okay. The direction of copium intake. Okay. You have an organism. Okay. Organism. Natural direction is this. This organism want to take in the positive copium and keep out negative copium, okay? That's the natural direction. So we just describe this to you. Taking all the good stuff. Yeah, bring the gold, silver, diamond, bring it in. Yeah, giving the money. All the good stuff, yummy food. Yeah, bring it in to my house. But you stink. So you cannot come to my house because you smell so bad. You, oh, We don't want you there. We don't want you here. I think you're dangerous. I think you're evil. I think you're ugly. Okay? No. Bad stuff, keep it out. And if there's something bad inside of my house, okay, you what are you? Mosquitoes, flies, or you get out of my house. Okay? Mosquitoes, all this or feces, urine, oh get out of my house. Trash, get out of my house. Get out of my house. But all the good stuff, I want to keep it inside of my house. And also, if there are some good stuff outside my house, I want to bring it in. Okay. Oh, pretty girl, yeah, come to my house. Yeah. I mean, it's not ultra interracialistic, so and you're overage, nothing illegal, nothing immoral. So yeah, come to my house and start living with me. Don't get out of my house. Don't ever leave me, lady. Or if you're an organization, so organism, organization, same, right? Microcosmos, macrocosmos, okay? Same principle. Doesn't depend, size doesn't matter really, okay? It's one single principle that applies to everything, okay? It's either one human being or one unicellular organism or bacteria or big organization. Yeah, it doesn't matter. By the way, yeah, all, all, all these things I learned from my friends, pastors, because I would listen to these Christian channels, preachers. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I recommend you to go to churches. Okay, so I do. Okay, so, because we are not gonna have our own church. Church of Humanology, no. There are already good churches out there. So, yeah, please, strongly recommend you go to churches. Okay. All right, so um, uh, yeah, organization or organism work the same way. Okay. Oh yeah, organization like companies, governmental agencies, or whatever, universities. Yeah, they want to bring in good people. So yeah, college, yeah, admission, right? Admission test, and they want to hire good professors. And if students or employees misbehave or they get into some kind of bad scandals, yeah, they expel them, they fire them, right? Okay, so that's the descriptive law. Okay, let's give it a name. We can call it law of favor or law of favor. I don't know. Can you name it instead of I naming it? Yeah, it's a law of copium direction, or it's we have law of entropy, right? That's about more like physical universe. It doesn't apply to biology. Okay, in biology and higher up, this is the law. It's more like law of anti-entropy. Okay, what is entropy? Things tend to go disorderly, but that does not apply in biological organism and higher level. Biology or humanology, the law of you have biology, humanology, and you have theology, right? Be- Below that you have physics and chemistry, all this physical stuff. Yeah, the law of entropy, the second law of thermodynamics apply only to physical level, not from biology up and up. Okay, because this is the law that applies from biology, humanology, and theology. Biology and up. Okay, This is more like law of anti-entropy. Okay? Because any organism or organization try to take good stuff in there and bad stuff out. Okay? We can call this as law of anti-entropy. Okay? Tentatively. Okay? And what does Jesus say? Jesus basically says the opposite of this. So this is descriptive law, okay? Descriptive. Or natural law. From biology and up, okay? Maybe I should. I think we may be done for economics for now, okay? Maybe we'll talk about economics like later. So you have what? We'll write this down and we'll take a break, okay? First, you have God, right? Second, you have angels. Third, you have human. Fourth, you have animal. Fifth, you have plants. Oh man, I screwed up. Between angel and human, you have concept or ideology, okay? Concept, then you have human. Concept, ideology, same thing, okay? Why do we call it concept? Because ideology, it has this connotation, common notion of being political, politics, right? Concept is a lot broader entity, okay? Then you have, okay, animal. 6, you have plant. 7, you have object. Okay. The law. Okay. By the way, before I forget, we talked about the civilization going up and then down, right? And what I'm trying to do as a politician is this. No. This is not exactly a summit. It's not the best we can do. So you don't have to go all the way down. Why? Because the way I see it is, it's like this. There is no limit how advanced human society or humanity can be. I want to stop this downhill direction that the West and America is taking right now, so that we start going up again. Okay? Why? Because we have so much to achieve still. Okay? I mean, do we have cure for cancer, for example? We don't. Yeah, we have a lot to achieve now. I mean, yet, still. We have a lot to achieve still. Okay? I mean, in physics, mathematics, same thing. Yeah, we have a lot to discover. Okay? So that's what I want to achieve. Okay? I want to keep going up and up and up. Okay? We have a lot to achieve. I don't see this Western society or America as the best it can get. I think we can still do a lot better. And I don't think there's any upper limit to it. The progress of humanity. I don't think there's upper limit. Okay? They say sky's the limit. Well, what's beyond the sky? There's universe, infinite universe. Okay? I don't think there's any limit how high we can go. Okay? So we'll just keep going up and up and up. Okay? That's why I'm running for president, because nobody else can stop America and the West from going down and down. I'm the only one who can put a stop on all this nonsense. Okay, I'm talking about gay marriage, tattoos, piercings, legalization of marijuana, LGBT, all that garbage, plastic surgery, ultra interracialism. Okay, all that garbage ideologies. Okay, I'm the only one who can put a stop on all this. Why? Because at least I know that they are wrong. Bad, toxic ideology. I know what they are. They are satanic ideologies, okay, and who are feeding on people, concepts. Yeah, it feed on people. People are its food, ideologies. Okay, so LGBTism, yeah, gets bigger and bigger. It gets fatter and fatter as more and more people become LGBT. Okay, it's an ideological monster, Satan. Okay, and many of you are the victim of this satanic ideology. Okay, I know what they are. Okay, and I know how to defeat them. How? Yeah, rescue people, talk to people, persuade them so that they get out of that toxic ideology. Okay, that's the only way to kill these ideologies. Because if nobody subscribes to this ideology of LGBT or marijuana, or then this ideology is dead. Okay, ideology only lives through people and lives inside of people's head. If nobody subscribes to this ideology, then that ideology is dead. Okay, that's the only way. Okay, then how do we convince people to get out of LGBT? Well, talk to them. Okay, or show them, show by example, and yeah, or sometimes, yeah, listen to them. Okay, okay, that's the only way. Like laws, well, it failed, right? There was this anti-gayist law back in the days, sodomy, anti-sodomy law, but it didn't quite work. All right, so yeah, law is not a solution for LGBT problem. Then what is? Well, we just need to talk to them. Okay, that's it. Okay, or just let them be. Okay, and let them just realize over time by themselves. Okay, just let them be. Okay, yeah, let them realize by themselves. Just give them some time, that kind of stuff. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a break and then we'll get back to whatever. All right. Okay. Okay, so now we are moving on from economical humanology, okay? So, or humanological economics, whatever, okay? For now, we are done with it. Okay, we are moving on to some the we are moving on to the rest of the humanology because humanology it includes everything. Okay, it's like theory of everything. Okay, unified theory, whatever. All right. So yeah, this climbing mountain. That was the last thing we said for in the humanological economics. Okay. About several months, yeah, we talked about economics for about a week or so. So yes, it's kind of getting old, you know. Let's move on to different topic. Okay, we are kind of jaded about it. We had enough. We are fed up. Okay, so we are intellectually promiscuous species, humanologists. We are intellectually promiscuous. We talk about many different topics. We don't just stay on one topic. Okay, it's okay because we are not gonna get STD, will we? Just kidding. So, I'm also very socially promiscuous and sexually monogamous. Okay. Um, I mean, aren't we all? Yeah, we are social butterflies. We have many different friends. It's a good thing. Promiscuity in terms of social interaction is a good thing. You have friends with all diverse races. You have male friend, female friend. You have friends of all different social class, economic class, ages, different ages. It's a good thing. Okay, so only sexual promiscuity is a bad thing. Okay, intellectual promiscuity is a good thing. Okay, yeah, intellectual metaphysical cross pollination is a good thing. Okay, we learn from each other, that kind of stuff. All right, so uh, several months ago, like last year, 2018. Now it's 2019 February. Okay. Uh, Last year we talked a lot about entropy, the second law of thermodynamics. Okay, things tend to go disorderly, right? I look no further than your surroundings. Things are everywhere, right? But maybe once a month you clean your house, right? You put things in rightful places, and yeah, you put things in order, right? Food in the food cabinet or refrigerator, trash in the trash can, laundry to laundry basket. Yeah, you put things in place. Books in the bookcases. Okay? Money in your bank account. Oh, you don't want to put money everywhere, right? You put money in your. You put coins in your what? How do you call it? It's coin pig. I don't. You know, you have this piggy thing that you put coin inside. Yeah. It's not just human beings. Birds, animals. They are very highly ordered organisms. Look at bird's nest. It's neat and clean. Birds, yeah, they take all this baby bird droppings outside the nest. Okay, that's the bathroom, right? Yeah, it's in order, highly organized. Bird's nest. Okay, it's not random. No, so biological organisms they fight against entropy, chaos, disorderliness because that's the physical universe. That's the law of entropy is the law that governs physical universe. Okay, the law that governs biological universe is law of anti-entropy. Okay? Look no further than your own body. Highly ordered system. 24/7, our body fight against pathogens who wants who all want a piece of us. All this fungus, bacteria, virus, to them we are food. Okay? Parasites, right? Bed bugs, flies, mosquitoes. Yeah, they want piece of us, right? To them, we are their food. The microorganism or insects. Yeah, we are their food. And our body is constantly 24/7. This white blood cells, immune system, 24/7. Even when we are asleep, they are constantly fighting against these pathogens. Okay. So yeah, to keep things in order. Okay. You eat food. You don't eat poison, right? You eat food, good food, nutrition. You eat good drinks, and you drink good drinks like water, clean water, right? Or juice, orange juice. I don't drink orange juice because it has too much sugar in there. Okay. The juice I drink is diet cranberry juice that has like 2 grams of sugar less. Okay. Or water. What else do I drink? Well, I don't have to tell you. I don't have to tell you, right? By now you should know. Yeah, I drink vodka. Oh, there's nothing new about that. So, we take in the good stuff, and if good stuff is inside of us, we retain it. If good stuff is outside of us, we take it in. If bad stuff is inside of us, we kick it out, like feces, urine. Okay. If bad stuff is outside of us, we keep it out, prevent it from entering us. Like house, like flies. Oh, we want to keep it outside the house, right? Mosquitoes, bed bugs. Yeah, we want to keep it out. Or homeless people or illegal immigrants. We want to keep them out, okay? Yeah. It's just the way it is, okay? And what Jesus is saying is this. So we have entropy in a physical level, law of entropy, and then next level law, okay. Can you read all this, right? Yeah, you can. Objects, okay? The law of physics. Physics, chemistry, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Law of entropy. Second law of thermodynamics. Things tend to go disorderly. It's a law of probability, okay? We talked about this, so we're not gonna reiterate, because we reiterate like 100,000 times the equivalence between law of probability and the law of second law of thermodynamics, law of entropy. Okay, they're same thing. Okay, probability. Okay, just because I'm nice, I'll tell you, if you don't do anything about your house, yeah, things will go disarray, because there are more ways, more probability, more ways, more degree of freedom for things to go disarray. Your sock, you just toss it here, behind your back, it will most likely land on your couch, on the floor, on top of refrigerator. There's only 1 out of a million chance that this random tossing of your sock will land in the your laundry basket, which is the one and only rightful place for your sock, dirty sock to be in. Okay, so 99% versus 1%. Okay, so that's the law of entropy. Things will there's more chance for things to be disorderly and out of place, chaotic. Okay, so that's the law of entropy. Now, plant, animal, human, yeah, law of anti-entropy. Okay, this is humanology. Well, not exactly. For now, okay. No, no, no. Biology, biology. Okay, we're dealing with human, animal, plant. Okay, biology, biology. Okay. Here, the law of anti-entropy. Okay, because we have plant, animal, human being. We are fighting against this law of physics, the law of entropy. Okay. But what Jesus is saying is this: when you are having a house party, don't invite rich people, famous people, powerful people. No, because they got something, or beautiful girls. No, don't invite them. Instead, invite people who have nothing to give you back, like losers, perhaps homeless people. And Jesus said, when you give something, when you give a gift to some people, give your gift to people who have nothing to give you back, like homeless people or whoever. So that's Jesus and ethics. Okay. In humanology, Jesus is a big figure. Okay, we pay attention to what he says. We may not always we may not always agree with Mr. Christ, Jesus. Okay, Mr. Jesus Christ. We may not always agree with it, but at least we pay attention to what he says. Okay, because we kind of suspect maybe he could be son of God. We kind of suspect him. Maybe he is. I don't know. Okay. Oh boy. Eh. It's been a while. So now we've done economics for 1 week. Okay, so we are out of it. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it's been a nice journey. We had fun. Okay, and we've made some accomplishment, and we feel very good about it. We thank God about this blessing. Huge accomplishment in economics. Okay, we made it. Okay, so pat on the back. Okay, and now we are done with it, at least for now. Okay, we'll get back to it probably like a month later, whenever we feel like it. When we start to miss it, then we get back to it. Okay, but for now, thank goodness we are out of it. Okay, because our life is better, is more than economics. Our world is bigger than economics. Okay, we don't want to confine ourselves to economics discussion. Okay, we want to study more some other stuff outside of economics. Okay, so yeah, when we have a chance, let's take it. Let's get out of there. Okay, fuck economics, man. Fuck it. We get out of there. Okay, we're gonna take a break, and we continue this discussion. Okay. All right. Congratulations. Okay, so we have this law of entropy in the physical level objects, right? Mass, just channels, just objects like stone, wood, this piece of stone or plastic, whatever. All these physical objects, yeah, law of entropy governs. But in the biological level, plants, animals, humans, is a highly organized, orderly structure, high degree of order. Look at plants. Have you ever watched, looked through this microscope of some cells, plant cells? I have. I took this botany class when I was in undergrad in a university in Midwest, American Midwest, and oh my goodness, it blew my mind away. It was so beautiful. Ooh, this world, microscopic world, oh, it's very beautiful. Highly ordered and very beautiful. It's not, there's no disorder there. You don't find any disorderliness in a living organism. It's all about order. It's all about fighting this physical law of entropy, increasing disorderliness. No, it's not that. Biological entities, it's all about orderliness, anti-entropy. It's a law of anti-entropy, okay? Highly ordered, high degree of order. The more evolved a species is, the more orderliness there is in that organism. Okay, evolution is anti-entropy. Evolution is a law in biology, right? It follows the bigger law, the law of anti-entropy. Okay, so that's what it is. I read this book. It was a very popular book in 1990s and 1970s. I think he was a journalist. He wrote this book called something like The Law of Entropy. So he tried to apply this second law of thermodynamics into society. And it was an interesting book to read, and it was very popular back in the days in 1970s, 1980s. But he got it wrong. Okay, the law that governs biological species is the law of anti-entropy. Okay, but at least he it's a great contribution that he asked that question. What is the relationship between the law of entropy and human society? Okay, that's a great contribution on his part, and but he got it wrong though. The answer was wrong. Okay, half right, half wrong. Okay, yeah, the society, does it tend to get disorderly? Yes, crimes. Okay, or bad laws like legalization of marijuana, gay marriage, LGBTQI, blah blah blah. Yeah, decaying society, the decaying West. Okay. Yeah, the West is dying. Okay. All this garbage theory of this global warming, climate change, blah blah. Yeah, garbage theories. Science is dying too. Okay. It's not just society that's dying. So yeah, that guy is partially right. I forgot his name. Let me look it up. The Law of Entropy. It's a very famous book. Back in the 1970s. The book. Jeremy Rifkin. This guy could be it. So the book title is just Entropy, huh? Jeremy Rifkin. I think this guy could be it. Okay, so he got this UPenn degree in economics. Okay. Yeah, 1981. He wrote this book, Entropy, A New World View. Yeah, I think it's him. He's like kind of like that Alvin Toffler. Okay, so I mean, so what's his highest education? Did he get master's degree or just bachelor's degree? Sorry, it's taking long. Okay, he got master's degree. He's not PhD, but he wrote books and which became very popular. It's kind of like this guy Alvin Toffler. You know, I mean, I read his books. I didn't write his book. I read his books too. Okay, so Alvin Toffler. Okay, he passed away. I'm so sorry. He passed away about 3 years ago. How about Jeremy Rifkin? Is he still alive? Oh boy. Yeah, I think he's still alive. Oh well, that's good. So Alvin Toffler. Yeah, this Jeremy Rifkin, Alvin Toffler. I think they're kind of similar kind. Where okay, let me check out the education level of Alvin Toffler. Okay, real quick. Okay, so Alvin Toffler, he was a author. He got only got bachelor's degree. Okay, so now let's see what he majored in. English major. Okay. Okay. So Evan Taflo was author and journalist. So yeah, they wrote very very famous bestseller books. Okay, talking about society basically. Okay, but their formal education they are not PhDs. Okay, but they just wrote this kind of like quasi secular, quasi academic books, and it became very very popular and famous. Yes, he's a journalist. Okay, author, journalist. Okay, how about Jeremy Rifkin? What was his job? All right, so he's a social theorist, writer. Yeah, he's an author, political advisor, activist. Yeah, he's an author. Okay, but he was not a journalist. Political advisor. Okay, I got it. So Edwin Taflo, Jeremy Rifkin wrote this book. Um, what's the name of his book? Entropy, the new what? Entropy, the new world view in 1981. Entropy, a new world view. Okay, so that's what Jeremy Rifkin wrote in 1981, and it got translated in many different languages. And I was in Korea in 1980s, and I read his book in Korean translation. Okay, Evan Tafler, yeah, he wrote this trilogy, three Power Shift, The Third Wave, and Future Shock. Okay, I read all three books. Okay, when I was in high school, Korean translation. All right, yeah, it's very insightful. That book talks about society. Okay, it's very eclectic. You know, talk about everything basically: economics, science, society, sex, all that stuff. Okay, entertainment, show business. Yes, I really enjoyed reading those books. Okay, so Mr. Jeremy Rifkin, and Mr. Evan Toffler, they are not PhDs. They don't have doctoral degrees, and so the books they wrote is kind of quasi academic and quasi secular. It's not purely academic or purely secular. It's a social commentary, okay, or the way to look at the human history. And I like those. And there's another book that's kind of like that. It's called something Eschelbach, something like that. Eschelbach, Gödel Escherbach, Gödel Escherbach, Gödel Escherbach, Douglas Hofstetter. This guy's less famous, but still. Douglas, but I did read his book, and it was pretty cool. Douglas Hofstetter. Let's see what this guy is about. Go to his Wikipedia article. Douglas Hofstetter. Oh, he's a professor actually of cognitive science, which is a branch of psychology. Well, okay. Okay, he's a PhD. All right, and he went to Stanford. Okay. Okay. Early life and education. Let's see. Okay, he majored in mathematics and PhD in physics. Okay. Okay, so he studied mathematics and physics, and then he became professor in psychology. Okay, so yeah, this this book that he wrote, Gödel Escher Bach. I mean, I read it because I took a class and it was a mandatory reading. It was okay, but to me, it was kind of superficial kind of book. So I wasn't very impressed by this Hofstadter's book. Okay, was his first name? I don't even remember his first name. Okay, so yeah, I was. It was similar kind, right? Douglas Hofstadter. Okay, I mean this Gödel Escher Bach. He talked about many different topics, very eclectic. Okay, so I see some similarity from with Jeremy Rifkin, Evan Toffler. So this Douglas Hofstadter. I mean, he's more like showy, kind of superficial kind of guy. He has this Escher is this fine artist, probably from Germany, repeating pattern, and Bach, yeah, his Bach symphony and Gödel, mathematician, logician. Yeah, he talks about many different topics in this one book, Gödel, Escher, Bach. But it's more showy, like superficial kind of pedantry. He wants to show off his knowledge, and we have these pictures of this Escher or paintings, and so it doesn't really have substance in that book. So I didn't quite like that book. But Evan Toffler and Jeremy Rifkin, yeah, their books I did enjoy reading it. But this Douglas Hofstadter, I didn't quite enjoy reading his book, or I don't really appreciate what he wrote in his book, because to me it's all this, just like Jesus said, all this, just like psychology. Okay, you have a lot of leaves, but it doesn't have any fruit. Okay, it has all this decoration, but it doesn't have that substance. It's just show off. So that's the kind of impression I got from this guy, Douglas Hofstadter. So yeah, I'm not a fan of his book. Okay, so we'll just throw it off the window. Okay, and he also sided with psychology, right? So yeah, he's out. All right. So why are we talking about this? Yeah, Jeremy Rifkin. Okay, yeah, is it Jeremy Rifkin's or Jeremy Rifkin? I don't know, man. Jeremy Rifkin. Okay. Yeah, so he made good contribution, just like Professor Alfred Marshall. They asked a good question, just like President Trump. They asked a good question, though President Trump, Professor Alfred Marshall, or Mr. Jeremy Rifkin, they didn't get the right answer. They didn't figure out the correct solution. But their contribution is they asked the right question. And there's a huge contribution to ask the right question, important question that we need to solve. It's a top priority kind of question that they asked. They set the right priority. Okay, President Trump, Mr. Jeremy Rifkin, Professor Alfred Marshall, yeah, they made contribution. Okay, but we, as humanologists, we answered them all. We gave them the right solution. Those three people, President Trump, Jeremy Rifkin, and Professor Alfred Marshall, they asked the right question, but they failed to answer. They failed to come up with the right solutions for each of those questions. We did. Okay? Yeah. So what's President Trump's right question? What should we do with the southern border wall? Yeah, we got it. We already have the solution. I mean, me as a presidential candidate, and you as some of you as supporter, you could be in my cabinet. Okay, so keep in touch. Okay. All right. So. I think it's time to take a break. Okay. All this Bing search, online search, reading, oh, it takes too much energy. We'll take a break and we'll get back to this, okay? All right. I gotta start cooking my dinner too. Okay, dokie. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, I remember, vividly remember, in Korean translation of Mr. Jeremy Rifkin's book, Entropy, A New Worldview. He said evolution follows the law of entropy, and that is incorrect. Okay, evolution follows the law of anti-entropy. It's the exact opposite direction because what he said was, oh, look at all this complex, highly evolved organism. If he looked, if he felt this highly organized organism like human being or monkey or elephant, if he thought it's just too complex and kind of like chaotic, well, it's because he doesn't understand biology. Okay, what did he study? What did he major? Mr. Jeremy Rifkin? I think. So Alvin Toffler was English major, and so I guess that's how he got his journalism job, because I guess he's a glib writer. And Mr. Jeremy Rifkin, okay, so Mr. Alvin Toffler, I think he went to NYU, New York University. Mr. Jeremy Rifkin, I think he went to University of Pennsylvania, studying economics, I think. And his master's degree was kind of like sociology, something like that. Okay, so some legal aspect of that. Okay, so that's why he studied master. So he didn't quite study science. Okay, so he was kind of illiterate in science, although he wrote about the second law of thermodynamics. So his understanding of the second law of thermodynamics, I think, is kind of superficial one. Okay, so he wrote about it, but I don't think he quite understood in depth. Okay. Okay, he was an economics major in University of Pennsylvania, so I guess he kind of knew basic mathematics, but he didn't quite study science. He didn't quite study science. So, and Mr. Evan Toffler, he was kind of outsider to science as well, right? He was English major. Okay, so yeah, he was to him, to both of these two gentlemen, like Evan Toffler and Jeremy Rifkin, yeah, science, technology, that's kind of something very new to them, fresh to them, because they didn't quite know much about science and technology because they didn't study about them in college. Maybe that's where their fascination with science and technology came from, because something new to them, fresh and new. Just give me 1 second, okay? Okay. Okay. So, uh, so Mr. Jeremy Rifkin, yeah, he as a newcomer to science, as a outsider to science. Yeah, that's good. Outsider, okay? They have this fresh, brand new perspective precisely because they are outsider to science. Okay? Sometimes their misunderstanding of science, it gives them fresh look at science. So it is very contributive and very helpful. Just like North Korea, their criticism on the West and on America is very valuable criticism, valuable critics. Why? Because they don't live in the West and they are not influenced by this Western culture. These North Korean journalists, North Korean scholars. Okay, right? So yeah, Jeremy Rifkin, yeah, his take on this second law of thermodynamics is part wrong, but still it's very valuable opinion, because precisely because he didn't know much about it. he have a fresh perspective, outsider's point of view. Okay, there's great value to it. Okay, but yeah, some parts of his conclusions were incorrect. Okay, because biological species is the degree of entropy. What is entropy? The degree of disorderliness, the degree of chaos. High entropy means high chaos. Okay? Low entropy means more cosmos, more orderliness. Things in order. One straight line instead of things everywhere, scattered everywhere. Okay? So that's low entropy or high anti-entropy, high orderliness, high cosmos, less chaos. Okay. So yeah, the evolution biological organism is exactly the opposite direction of entropy because it's highly organized, highly ordered system. Okay. So yeah, he got it wrong. Okay. So I just want to point that out. Now let's go to next level. Humanology is everything. Okay, humanology we take account of God, from God to object. That's all humanology. Okay, it's at the center of the universe. Okay, but the next level would be like morality. Okay, or ethics. And Jesus talked. Okay, step 1, 2, 3. Okay. Step 1 is this: a dead human being, human body. Let's say I die tomorrow, or I die right now. Okay, what happens? Okay, I will have to kill myself because there's nobody. I would not want anybody to kill me. Okay, if I'm gonna die, I don't even want to kill myself. I want to die of some old age naturally. I'm not gonna go to hospital to artificially extend my life. No, I'll just go out naturally, die naturally. Okay. Not Jesus, Beatles. Oh my goodness, I just equated Jesus and the Beatles. Yeah, the Beatles, they sang about, oh, act naturally, right? What do I want to do? I would rather die naturally. Okay, so just die naturally. I'll be working until I die. I'm not gonna retire. Okay, I'll be always working until the day I die. Okay, so I die. Let's say I die when I'm hiking in the mountains. Okay, I die of old age. So so I died, right? Let's die again. Yeah! I resurrected. I'm no sorry. Just kidding. So I die, right? Then it's all physics, okay? If I'm dead, my body is dead, meaning I'm no longer biological entity. Now I'm a physical entity because I'm dead. I'm no longer biological entity. I'm a physical entity. My dead body. It has proteins, DNAs, calciums, ions, and fat, carbohydrates in my body. I'm just a piece of a chattel, an object, a currency. So now bears come in, right? Let's say I die in a Alaskan forest when I was hiking due to old age, okay? When I was in college, I think, I took this biology. I took many biology classes, and I asked my professor, "Hey, what is aging?" Okay, maybe it was physical chemistry class. Okay, or chemistry class. Yeah, aging is like I mean, human being or any biological organism can be thought as it's fighting against entropy. Okay, yeah, and aging is more like entropy taking over this fight against entropy. Okay, because as we age, time goes by, you live what 100 years, maybe out of 100 years, maybe you have some car accident or some injury, maybe you fell, okay, your bone broken, whatever, right? Or you get constantly invaded by these pathogens, these germs, and maybe some chemicals and all this random stuff, random molecules and organisms, and it's kind of eating on you. It, so your body kind of give it up, okay? Because this effect of entropy, this disorderliness, yeah, it accumulates. Maybe that's what aging is, and that's what death is, okay? It's entropy overcoming our life, death overcoming life. What is life? Anti-entropy. What is entropy? In humanology, if you remember, it's like gravitation, downward pull. They try to pull you down. Anti-entropy, we are like Jesus. We try to walk on the water or fly away. We want to go up. Entropy, they try to drag you down. Tattoos, piercings, gay marriage, all these ugly things, evil, Satans, they try to drag you down to hell, ugliness, obesity, sugar, fatism, plastic surgeryism, okay? All this temptation, entropic gravity, gravitational entropy, okay? They try to bring you down, but we want to be more like God or Jesus. Ethics, morality. We want to go up. Okay, so it's fight between the good and the evil. Satan and angels. Satan and God. Satan and Jesus. Okay? Temptation. Trying to pull you down. All this promiscuity, STDs, all that destructive things, tattoos, piercings, gay marriage, LGBT, yeah, this marijuana, obesity, sugar, fat, yeah, they try to pull you down. It's like entropic gravitation. Satan, devil, okay? Majoritarian, mainstream, oh, ideological planet, okay? And we are fighting against it, right? Forget about everything I just said for past 2 minutes. Okay, we're not gonna go there. All right. So yeah, aging. Okay. If you live long enough, I mean, some bad chemicals like heavy metals. When you eat fish, yeah, some fish have some like some mercury in there and lead, whatever. Yeah, they come accumulate inside of your body, they never go out, and some fat, sugar fat, you become obese. It's not easy to get rid of those fat outside of your body, so and yeah, so let's say I die, okay? I die when I'm 99 years old in Alaska, somewhere in the forest, and then I'm no longer a biological organism. I'm just a dead body. I'm now a physical entity. Okay? I'm no longer alive. So, all my proteins, all my chemicals, body fluid, they're just up for grabs. Okay? So, I'm dead in the Alaskan forest. So, yeah, my body will start to smell because all these microorganisms, because I don't have this functioning immune system anymore. My white blood cell, they're all dead. Okay, why? My heart stopped. So they are not getting any fresh oxygen, fresh water. All the cells in my body will die. Because they're not getting any fresh blood because my heart stopped and my lungs stopped breathing, so they're not getting any fresh oxygen. So all the cells inside of my body, basically they get choked. Where is my oxygen? Oh, the lung stopped, heart stopped, so I don't get any fresh blood, fresh oxygen. All my cells in my body, yeah, they choke to death. Asphyxiation, okay, lack of oxygen, lack of energy. I stop eating too because I'm dead. I'm not eating anything. No energy, no water, no blood, no fresh oxygen. So yeah, I die, right? And then all these microorganisms start coming, bacteria, virus, fungus, because nobody's fighting in my body. There's no immune system, white blood cell. It's not defending my body because they are dead. Okay, and that's what's gonna happen in America. Okay, humanology is this. Okay, human being is a microcosmos of the universe. We are, we put human being as the center of the universe. Why? Because we believe in Bible. Okay, how did God create a human being? After His own image. Who is God? The universe. So we human beings are just like universe, microcosmos of the universe. Universe is macrocosmos of human being. Okay, that's it's not from me or here. It's from Eastern philosophy. Not sure where. Maybe Chinese or maybe Indian philosophy. Maybe Buddhism. Maybe Taoism. I don't know. But I learned about it when I was in Korea, or maybe I was in American Midwest. I don't remember exactly. Okay, so but I think the concept microcosmos, macrocosmos, microcosmos, the equivalence between the two, it's also in the chaos theory, like fractal geometry. Okay, which is American kind of modern science. Okay, who wrote that book? I mean, he's also who's that New York Times guy? James Gleick. Yeah, I think that's him. James Gleick. Yeah, that's him. That book is also kind of eclectic kind of book, and I really like that book. I read it in Korean translation. He went to Harvard, huh? Okay. Okay, he majored in English. So his bachelor's, he got bachelor's degree, and yeah, he was a journalist for New York Times magazine. Okay. So his book, like Chaos, Making a New Science, yeah. Yeah, so fractal geometry, we talked about this, the Koch snowflake, you know. Yeah, it's in science too. Okay, so microcosmos, you know, equivalent to macrocosmos. Yeah, I think he talked about it. James Gleick. Okay, so yeah, it's in the west and west in the east. Yeah. Anyways, why are we talking about this? I lost a train of thought, chain of thought. Okay. So okay, human as a center of the universe. All right. So human being. Okay. So if I die, okay, yeah, all these pathogens, bacteria, fungus, and that start to eat me. Okay, because I don't have this immune system anymore. White blood cell, which are like soldiers guarding at the borderline of my body to keep the invaders out, to kill the invaders, to protect my body. My white blood cells, they're all dead. Like macrophages, they're all dead because I am dead. Okay? Now I'm up for grabs for all these bacteria, virus, fungi, unicellular organisms, small microbes. Yeah, they eat me because I'm dead. Okay? And there's no defense system. Okay? So I start to smell. Why? Because what is smell? Is the poops, feces of microorganisms, bacteria, virus, these microbes, fungi. When they eat me, they produce these byproducts and it smell. Those are the smell of something, some bad food that went bad, stale, rotten food. They smell bad. So yeah, there's the poops, feces of these microbes, okay? And animals, they smell it, like bears, scavengers, okay? So they come to me and they start eating my flesh, okay? That's what happened to Roman Empire or Greek Empire, any big empires. They got complacent, so they don't have any good defense system anymore. Their soldiers, they're not as effective as before. Maybe their soldiers are obese. Okay, and that's what happened to Roman Empire. Okay, it collapsed. It could not defend itself from barbarians. Roman Empire, the most civilized, the most advanced, this Roman Empire in like 700 AD, 1000 AD, Roman Empire, the light of the world, Western world, it collapsed by barbarians. Okay? The most advanced society in the world, in the West, Roman Empire, with all this amazing weaponry, engineering, and troops, it collapsed by barbarians, Visigoths, Goths, like Vandals. You know, vandalism, Vandals, Vikings, okay? All those northern European, Caucasian, white people, yeah, they used to be barbarians, and they came down, they invaded Roman Empire, and Roman Empire collapsed. Highly civilized with strong army, weaponry, and advanced engineering and science and philosophy. That Rome, Roman Empire, collapsed by uneducated, illiterate, animalistic barbarians from the north. How did that happen? It's because they became complacent. Okay? And that can happen to America if you are not very careful. Okay? I want to prevent that collapse of America. Okay, because I love this country. Can President Trump prevent such collapse of America? Maybe. Can he do better than I can? It's possible. Okay. I don't know. Okay, but I think I can do better protecting America from and preventing America from collapsing. That's what I think. Can I be wrong? May I be wrong? Yes, because I'm just human being. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I could be wrong. Okay. But as far as I know, I can 100% protect America from collapsing. And President Trump, maybe, maybe not. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, and that's why I think you should vote for me instead of President Trump, or instead of all this Democratic liberal like Senator Cory Booker or Senator Kamala Harris or someone else. They'll be a lot worse than President Trump. Okay, so me number one, President Trump number two, all these Democratic Party candidates number three. Okay, in my arrogant opinion. Okay, it's not a humble opinion, I guess. Yeah, just in my opinion. Okay, whatever. Let's take a break. Okay, and we may end early today because I'm kind of tired, or we may continue. All right. All right. Let's take a break regardless. Okay. Um. Okay. So we're gonna finish early, I think. I mean, unless we want to talk about it more, but okay, ethics. Okay, so Jesus said, okay, physics, me, dead, my body, animals come and eat. Okay, that's kind of what Jesus did actually, right? He committed suicide. I mean, he could have escaped. He knew people were going to kill me. It's a passive suicide. He just sat there and waited until they killed him. It's a passive suicide. Like he gave up. Socrates did the same thing, kind of, right? Yeah, he could have escaped, right? He kind of knew they were conspiring to kill him, but bad law is still a law, so I'm gonna obey. Maybe he had a death wish. Okay, I one of my favorite movies of all time is about it is On the Line of Death by Line on the Line of Death by Clint Eastwood. Okay, yeah, he did very well in that movie. Okay, and the other guy, what's his name? Yeah, it was about Secret Service agent Clint Eastwood aging and this guy ex CIA agent. The name of that movie is On the Line of Death. Okay, so Clint Eastwood is Secret Service agent and this guy ex CIA agent who is trying to assassinate the president and fantastic movie. I love that movie. Oh, it was very well written and very well shot. Fantastic movie. Okay, so this guy assassin, I forgot his name. Great actor, by the way. This assassin character. What's his name? Let me look it up. Okay, because he's a great actor. Okay, I want to look up his name. Boy, it's an old movie, so it's not easy to look up because all these garbage movies they're obscures. It's all the good movies. Man, I think his name is John Malkovich. Malkovich. John Malkovich. He passed away? No, I don't think so. John. Okay, I'm sorry. In the line of fire. That's that's the in the line of fire. I'm sorry. That's the name of that movie. Okay. In the line of fire. So you have John Malkovich. Okay. So John Malkovich, he played this character, the assassin, and Clint Eastwood was the Secret Service agent. And yeah, star casting. Okay, it was fantastic. And the other blonde girl, yeah, she was a Secret Service agent, and I don't know what her name is. She's pretty famous too. Good-looking girl. Okay. She got kind of wide shoulder and fat ass, but she's good enough. Whatever. She's just blonde, I guess. But yeah, she's fairly pretty. Whatever. So, okay, talking about blonde. Yeah, Ivanka Trump and Tiffany Trump, they're very bad role models. They're white blonde girls, and they married or dating. They're dating or married ethnic men, Jewish men, rich Jewish men. It's ethnic. It's like racial suicide. Okay, because their children will not be white because they are marrying and or dating, having sex with ethnic men. Okay, they're killing their own Caucasian race. Suicidal. Okay, and I think both of them had this plastic surgery, this silicone boob implant. Very bad, because that's ugly. Very bad role models. Okay, stupid dumb blondes. Both the daughters of none other than our fucking President Trump. Okay, he cannot even control his own two daughters. He cannot even lead or guide their own two daughters. How can he possibly guide the nation, lead the nation toward the right direction? Because his two most precious assets of his life, to his two beautiful white blonde daughters, they are both having sex with some dark ethnic man. Okay, erasing the Caucasian legacy, erasing the beautiful white blonde gene, and they both had this plastic surgery, these plastic breasts, ugly, monstrous. Okay, that's President Trump, and you want to re-elect him? What, are you fucking stupid and crazy? You Americans. Yeah, I'm getting drunk, right? Oh, let me stop it right there. Let me start to behave. Oh. Let me start behaving. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch my. I had enough of this mushroom drinks, so. I'm very fungal, I guess. Fungal. Like a fungus among us. Whatever, man. Ah. Americans, when are you growing up? When are you gonna grow up? Hmm? When are you gonna grow up to be an adult? Americans are so stupid. Ah. Let me stop there, okay? So we stop talking about politics, all right? So physics, okay? Yeah, I die, okay? My body is no longer functioning, so it's just matter, mess. So all these germs, bacteria, they take advantage of all these nutrients in my body. Animals come and eat me, and I'm history. But if I resurrect, okay, by the power of Mr. Jesus Christ, then yeah, my body start to function, and I'm a biological thing. I start drinking. Sure, drinking vodka. Drinking water, eating good stuff, and now I'm defending myself. I'm alive. That's what I'm trying to achieve. America is dying. America is dying. The West is dying. Okay, they're not protecting their own countries like Europe, America, from all this ethnic invasion, illegal immigrants. Okay, just letting them in, just like Roman Empire, right? All this Roman Empire, they were ethnic. They are brown people. Italy, all brown people. They were not white people. No, they're Middle Easterns. The white people, the barbarians from the north, they came invade, and they let them in, and Roman Empire died. Start of the dark age, because Roman Empire used to be the light of the world, Western Hemisphere. It got extinguished. The light went off. Okay? It got put out. So yeah, that's the beginning of dark age. That's why we call it dark age, middle age. Because Roman Empire was the light of the world. It went away, okay? By the white people from the north, okay? So they came in, and yeah, so that's the history. So America and Europe, okay, now it's white civilization, Caucasian civilization, okay? It's on the verge of extinction, and yeah, they're dying. All these illegal immigrants, they come and take piece of this. They're like parasites, predators, okay? They come to white countries, and then they having sex with all the white girls, and yeah, white Caucasian race is about to go extinct. In Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, it's all the same, okay? How about me? Oh, I'm not having sex with young white girls. I only date mature white ladies, okay? Mostly. I date ethnic ladies? Yes. But mostly, yeah, I date only mature white ladies who are past the age of reproduction. Why? Because I love white race. I want white race to be preserved. I never date young white girls. Okay. Do I talk to them online? Yes. But I never get to see them because I prevent it. When it is kind of, it might happen. Yeah, I prevent it. Start talking about their marijuana habit, their tattoos, piercings, and I talk about, yeah, hey, I oppose gay marriage, and they run away. So yeah, I stop prevent it from happening because white girls need to, young, beautiful, fertile, uh, what's that word? Nubile white girls, young, productive, nubile, young, fertile white girls. Yeah, they should get good, eligible, healthy white men to preserve their white germline. Okay. Again, let's not go to politics. Okay, so. All right, so yeah, I want to prevent America, the West, from collapsing. Okay, so yeah, we got resurrection. Okay, resurrection of me, America. Okay, we start defending ourselves from illegal immigrants. We start creating new jobs with brand new ideas, not like old ideas, like bringing the manufacturing job back to America. What kind of fucking stupid idea is that? President Trump is fucking stupid. And you side with him? Oh, you're stupid too. We need to create brand new ideas and brand new jobs that Americans would be satisfied with. Not some labor intensive jobs that's kind of boring. You know, this old dog, President Trump, he cannot learn a new trick. Okay? Ethics. Okay? It's like this. Jesus and ethics. Okay, you give it to the poor. Alright, but we disagree with that because free handouts is not good. It only, yeah, just like some early 1900s philosopher said, charity, giving food for free for the poor, homeless, jobless, it will only extend their poverty because they will be dependent upon this free handouts. So it's bad. Okay? Just like what Talmud, in the Jewish tradition, they say, yeah, give the fishing pole, not the fish. Teach your child how to fish. Don't just give him a fish, okay? Okay? Create jobs. Don't just give out money. No. Give out money only if they work. Okay? So that's something we strongly disagree with Jesus. But Jesus said, yeah, invite the people who have nothing to give you back. That's something that we're gonna do when I'm the president. So as a president, I will only talk to the average Americans, not rich and powerful and famous people. I will not talk to them. Then who's gonna talk to them? My employees, my employees. Some of you, okay, and many of my friends, because many of my friends, they're moms and pops, average Americans, and they're very smart. They're good people. That's why they are my friends, okay? Is it cronyism? Yes and no. Why? Because I'm very picky about picking my friends, okay? If they are my close friends, it's because I know that they are very good people and very smart people. That's why they are my close friends, okay? Yeah, and some of you will be with me in the White House in Washington, D.C. as a cabinet members if I do become the president, okay? So, yeah. If there's this United Nations summit, I will send my employees. Some of you, some of my friends. So I don't like traveling. I'm not going there. Okay? If some senators, governors, congressmen want to talk to me, they will be talking to you, not me. So I will only be talking to average Americans. Okay? So yeah, I will do what Jesus said. Okay? We're gonna take a break, okay? And then, yeah, it's kind of circular, right? So ethics, kind of going back to this physics level where Jesus dying and giving his body, his blood to everybody for free, just like a dead body. That's what Jesus did. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, eat my flesh, drink my blood. It's all up for grabs, as if I'm a dead body. That's what Jesus did. Okay, so it's circular, right? Comes back. We're gonna take a break and we'll talk about that just a little bit, okay? Okay, we're back. I During the cigarette break, I came up with this nice topic to talk about. Are you a genius? Are you a genius? Okay, what is a genius? It doesn't matter what school you went to. You're a genius. You can be a genius if you want to be. Because just like Jesus said, knock, the door will be open to you. Yeah. Anybody can be a genius. So, genius is like this, okay? They're very perceptive and sensitive. So when some average regular person see one thing, a genius see that same thing, and he sees 10 different things. This is very perceptive. We talked about this before, okay? This coordinate where it's more fine-grained, refined, sensitive, Okay, regular person, kind of blunt, right? But genius is coordinate, perception coordinate is like very fine-grained. They observe the same object, and the genius sees 10 times more things in there. So there's a lot of more energy consumption, okay? So if you happen to be that person, I recommend you live by yourself, just like I do, okay? So am I a genius? Well, I'll let you be the judge, okay? So yeah, like so for 40 hours a week, I work full time, okay? I deal with people and I give it my best, okay? And then I come home, I need to relax because it's just too much, okay? Oh, psychologists come and say, oh, you have some mental disease. Let me give you some drugs. Psychiatrists will come and say, yeah, let me numb it down for you. Your life will be easier. Yeah, I have this prescription drugs for you. And well, you have to pay me, but pay this big pharma. Yeah, for this. But yeah, let me numb you down, okay? And it will make your life a lot easier, and you won't have to drink alcohol. Okay. So yeah, take this prescription drug. You're suffering from hypertension, hypersensitivity. I will numb you down. And many people buy that. Okay, that's why we don't have any geniuses today. That's why U.S. economy, Western economy is going down because we don't have any geniuses. There's no more this out there kind of people, off the wall, this creativity kind of people anymore because they are being subject to this Satan of psychologism, psychiatrism. They are numbing it down. Creativity, outrageousness. They condemn. Oh, that's psychopath. That's mental disease. That's alcoholism, or that's like some paranoia. Yeah, yeah. Because you are different, right? You are different. Oh, it's because you have mental disease. Take this drug, opioid and psychiatry, anti-depression, anti-anxiety, all these psychiatric drugs. Yeah, it will make your life easy for you. It will numb it down, dumb you down. It will make you average person, so that life would be easier for you, just like average people. Okay, that's the evil, the devil, Satan of psychologism, psychiatrism. Okay, that's why our economy is suffering because there's no good innovation anymore. Because people are afraid. Okay, they just take drugs from psychiatrists, prescription drugs. They dumb it down, numb it down, just to make their life easier. Probably I'm the only guy who is rebelling against the psychologism. Okay, I mean Scientology, they got that one right. Scientologists in Hollywood, yeah, I mean they are not 100% right, but they are right on that they oppose psychologism and all this prescription drugs and stuff. Okay, so or tattoo piercism. Oh, you are too beautiful. It makes your life very harder because you're a beautiful girl, right? Yeah, dumb it down, numb it down with tattoos and piercings. Make yourself less beautiful so that your life will become easier. Or marijuana, lesbianism, gayism. Yeah. Are you a handsome man? Yeah. Just darken it a little bit. You know, you're a beautiful lady. Yeah, just lessen your beauty level by just shaving your head, become a lesbian or transgender. Or just, yeah, get high with marijuana. Yeah, forget about all your past. You're not going to remember a single thing. Okay? You see, at least I know what the problems are. I know what our enemies are. It's evil ideologies, toxic ideologies. Yeah, God created them. Okay, so in a way, I'm fighting God. Devil, Satan, they are all created by God. Good God. He's also evil God. Okay. He's playing game with me. Okay? He gave me all this knowledge firsthand about what the devil is, what Satan is, evil, toxic ideology. Yeah, he gave me firsthand knowledge. But he didn't give me power or fame. So I'm just talking to myself like this. He's playing game with me, okay? I know what it is. I know exactly what he's doing. But what will be his next move? I don't know. Because I'm not God. He knows. God knows. He may kill me today, tonight. Or maybe he will make me the president. Or maybe, perhaps, he will make me famous. I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. I have no idea. Okay? So yeah, we talked about this ethics. Okay. So we talked about this stretched coordinate, condensed coordinate. We talked about this before. And now we'll talk one more coordinate and we'll start acting, okay? Circular coordinate, okay? Okay, you have this one-dimensional coordinate, right? We have 0, -1, +1. You have negative infinity, positive infinity, right? You bend it. And now you have this circular coordinate where negative infinity meets positive infinity, okay? And here you use a 0, +1, -1, +2, -2, the circular coordinate, okay? It's like this. Ethics, biology, physics, it kind of wraps around and meet at the same spot right here. The highest metaphysical level, Jesus, is like a dead body where he just gives his blood and his flesh for everybody to take for free, up for grabs, just like a dead human body. That's what Jesus did. Okay. Okay. Let's. We have 20 minutes left. Let's do some acting. Okay. So it's been a while. All right. All right. We gotta make some room and maybe I'll bring some swivel chair. Maybe I'll just stand. Okay. Who do you want to talk to? Do you want to talk to God, Jesus, devil, residential moose? Who do you want to talk to? Huh? So I'm gonna play two characters, right? Just as usual. Who do you want the other character be? To be? Hmm? Maybe bring sugar there, okay? All right. Oh boy. Why don't we ask God what his plan is? Because I'm kind of curious. I don't know. I don't know what his plan is, okay? So let's ask him, okay? Let's talk to God himself. And let's imagine that he's with us. Without his permission, we're gonna bring him in here. Mr. God, Mr. Jehovah, where are you? Would you be kind and generous to come to us and talk to us, please? Oh, you are in heaven, right? So what are you doing? What are you enjoying this show? Are you? I don't know. Are you working or are you just sleeping? Are you just watching television or you have some this heavenly paradisical television screen, big screen, this theater, and are you eating popcorn? Do you have a girlfriend next to you? Are you what? Groping her boobs, Mr. God, Mr. Jehovah, the God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob, Israel. Are you having fun watching us, human suffering and unmet dreams, failure, disappointment, misery, tragedy? Are you enjoying all this? While, okay, so you're God, right? So I'm sure you have some goddesses. So you are what? You have this big time theater, right? Just between you and your goddess, and you're eating popcorn. You are drinking what? Coca-Cola, and you're groping your girlfriend, your goddess, her boobs. Are you groping her crotches too? You're touching her everywhere, and what are you doing up there, huh? What are you doing? Okay, maybe you are asking, maybe you try to ask what I am doing. What am I doing? What I'm doing? Well, I tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best. I'm trying to teach people, okay? I'm trying to save the world. You create the devil, Satan. Why do I have to clean up after your mess that you left us? You created the devil, all these toxic, evil ideologies, and it's ruining the world. Satan of gayism, tattoo piercism, plastic surgeryism, marijuanaism, ultra interracialism. It's ruining the world. Criminalism, all that, marijuanaism, all that shit. Tattoo piercism, sugar fetishism, okay? I'm trying to clean up after your mess, okay? And you're not helping. You're not doing your job, Mr. Jehovah, Mr. Almighty, Mr. God. You are not doing your job. I am trying to do your job, okay? So why do you have to be so lazy? Why do I have to do your job, sir, Mr. God, Divine, Lord, Almighty, Master of the universe? I appreciate good things you created. You created beautiful things. I know. You created Satan ugly things, but you also created beautiful things like praying mantis, martial arts, Chinese martial arts, or Korean taekwondo, Japanese jiu-jitsu. Yeah, yeah, it's all beautiful. Or electricity, Western philosophy, Eastern philosophy, Western technology, science. Yeah, it's all beautiful. Mathematics. You created all that. I know, and it's beautiful. But why did you have to create bed bugs, mosquitoes, and cockroaches, and these ugly things? Why did you have to go and create those ugly things for? Toxic ideologies like gay marriage, transgender surgery, marijuana, plastic surgery, ultra interracialism, sugar fetishism. Why did you have to go and create those ugly things? Huh? Okay, maybe you want to make some contrast between darkness and light. You want to make some contrast between good and evil, beautiful and ugly. Maybe that's your intention because if everything is beautiful, maybe we don't get to appreciate it. Maybe we need something ugly to appreciate the beauty. Maybe we need something evil to appreciate the good. I know, I understand, okay, the philosophy behind this dualism of good and evil, beautiful and ugly. I get it, okay? But yeah, I want to thank you for giving me all the wisdom because that's what I have prayed for decades, all my life. All I wanted was wisdom, knowledge, okay? And you gave it to me. And thank you, okay? I mean, just like Solomon, right? Yeah, I mean, he was born as the prince of King David, of Kingdom of Israel. I was not born a king. No, I was born as a son of a middle income class Korean parents. Okay, and I so thank you that they gave birth to me in America. Okay, because Korea is a beautiful country, wonderful country, but it's too small for me. Okay, I had to come back to America where I was born. Okay, just like good old salmon. Okay, yeah, I came back to where I was born. Okay, and I thank you. Okay, I thank you for everything you gave to me. Okay, it's just that when I see young children, okay, I mean I have no children of my own, but when I see young children on the shopping mall, grocery market, on the street, I mean they're very beautiful. Okay, but there are these ideologies like tattooism, piercism, gayism, marijuanaism, plastic surgeryism. If I don't do anything, all those beautiful young children, innocent children, will be devoured by these satans, devils, demons that you created. So all I'm asking is, you make me the president in 2021 January. Okay, I want Americans, 99.99% of Americans, to vote for me in 2020 November. That's all I'm asking. Am I asking too much, sir? Am I asking too much? Because I know I'm the only one who can protect these kids. I mean, you are the one who created these beautiful children. I didn't. I mean, I don't have any children. You created these beautiful children. All I'm asking you is make me the president of the United States in 2021 January. Then I will protect these beautiful children that you created. Your kids. I'm asking you. You are my God. In humanology, yeah, people are God. God, people, is one way to interpret this term God, God, okay? When I'm asking God, I'm asking you. Let me protect your children, their beauty. Let me protect them from this tattoo piercism, sugar fetishism, marijuanaism, gayism that many of you are actually infected with. Okay? I need to protect your children from you. Okay? Do you want your children to be better than you? Better than yourselves? Then you have to vote for me in 2020 November. Okay? In American presidential election. Okay? Because there's nobody else who can protect your kids from you. I'm the only one who can. Okay? Why? How? Why? And how? Because I'll be talking to you. Alright? I won't be talking to all these big time CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, billionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, princes, kings, presidents of foreign countries, or senators, congressmen, governors. I'm not going to be talking to them. I will be talking to you. Okay, because you are the problem right there. You tattoo yourself, you eat all this sugar and fat, you fatten yourself, you're feeding all this garbage to your children. You tattoo yourself, pierce yourself, and you're gonna pierce your kids, you're gonna tattoo your kids. You're gay, you're lesbian, you're transgender, and you're gonna make your children to be gay, lesbian, and transgender. Okay? I will be talking to you directly, one on one, face to face. All these important people, rich, powerful, famous people, they will be talking to my employees. I don't want them. I don't want to talk to them. Okay? They will be talking to my employees. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be living in the White House for 4 years. It will be like my jailhouse. And yeah, on the weekend, I will go to clubs in Washington, D.C., bars in Washington, D.C., okay? I'm not living in Washington, D.C. for 4 years, okay? It be just like the way I live here in Alaska. I don't like traveling, okay? I'm too old for that. I'm 40 years old. I don't like traveling, okay? And I'm efficient. I'm not gonna waste taxpayers' money. Nobody in federal government will be traveling. If they travel, it will be with their own leave time and their own money during their vacation. There will be no government business travel anymore. Okay? Senators, congressmen, they will all go back to their home state. Talking to people, they'll be taking care of their own people in their own states. Okay? They will not be in Washington, D.C. Okay? And people who will be working with me in Washington, D.C., they will be moms and pops, average Americans. just like me, just like you. Okay? It will be different, but it won't be a revolution because it will be what is supposed to be representative government. Okay? Me, my people in Washington, D.C., in the White House, there will be people like you and some of you and many of my friends who are just moms and pops, average Americans. Okay? It will not be elites, millionaires, billionaires like President Trump or his friends are. It won't be that. It won't be some elites like from all this fancy Ivy League, Harvard, West Point. It won't be that. Okay? Maybe only 1% of my administration is from those. Because some of them are nice, okay? But 99% will be just you and me, us, the rest of Americans. Okay? It will be different, okay? There will be no fancy inaugural event or State of Union speech. No, it won't be that, okay? We'll be working. We will not be partying and traveling, golfing, oh, this fancy resort, traveling, oh, it's all excuses, okay? These people higher up in governmental positions, oh, they travel, right? They go to this country, this state, that state. All excuses, okay? They're in a retirement mode. Oh, I want to travel here and there, shake hands, oh, take photo ops, photography. Oh, no, it won't be that. We'll be working 40 hours a week, Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, 1 hour lunchtime. That's all I'm gonna be doing, and all my employees will be doing. No more than that, okay? But we will not make excuses. Oh yeah, travel there, travel. No, we make phone calls, teleconference, Skype, internet. Okay. Government will be frugal and save money and give money back to taxpayers where it belongs. Money and power back to the people. Representative government. Isn't that what democracy is supposed to be? We'll make it happen. But you have to vote for me. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for money or time. I don't want you to give me money, or I don't want you to give me your time. All I'm asking is you vote for me. It's one day. Yeah, it will take what? Maybe at most 1 hour. Come November 2020, you just go drive to that polling station and write down my name, and you come back right home. That's all I'm asking, okay? I'm not asking for your money or your time. I don't want you to campaign for me. I don't want you to donate any penny to me. I want you to vote for me. That's all I'm asking. Okay? But you will probably need to memorize my name. It's 10 characters. 7 characters in my first name. 3 characters in my last name. And you will need to drive to the polling station in come November year 2020, and you memorize my name and you write down my name, because my name probably won't be on the ballot because I'm a black horse candidate. I'm unknown, underdog, okay? But if 99% of Americans write down my name on the presidential ballot over and on top of the stupid fucking idiots' names like Trump or what, Cory Booker or this garbage shit like or Kamala Harris or stupid fucking Donald J. Trump, You write my name on top of their stupid fucking names. If 99% of American voters do that, they will not just ignore it. I will be your president. I will be your public servant. I will sing and dance for you. I will be making less money than you do. Okay? All I'm going to be doing is let you rule. Okay? Just like a democracy supposed to be. Okay? So yeah, now our 3 hours are up and I'll leave that up to you. Okay? Thank you. Bye. Good night.